Hello, hello, everybody. Hey, Evo, how are you? How are you, keyboard people? All right, so I have been postponing the building of this. Of this Reborn60 in Mal White, which is more like a cream kind of color. And tonight we are finally doing, hey Sleepoke, how are you? Long time no see. And we're gonna be using some Tangerines. And the unique part of this build is that we are going to be using this PLA plate that I printed myself, because I really didn't like the way the brass plate sounded with linears. So we're gonna be using this guy. And I have been breaking in those Tangerines for quite some time now. They have been on this HHKB tofu. So they should be very, very smooth by now. But we also need to take out the switches, so let's start by doing that. Shall we? Let me actually... Hey, Dan Daddy, how are you? For those of you who don't follow Dan Daddy, he streams a lot of cable builds. So if you're trying to get into cable building, make sure you check him out. And Rope is also here. I'm really good. Just a lazy Friday. I just finished what I had to do for work, so everything is good. So decided to do this early stream, but pretty excited to be finally building this board. Hey, the Royal is here. How are you, man? Yeah, you mean the Reborn60 or the HHKB tofu? And it's actually interesting because once you take out like the first row, you can basically take everything out with your fingers. Yes, it is. It is this one here, Royal, the Winkeyless Mal White. Yeah, I really love this board as well. I regretted not getting into the GB, but I found one aftermarket and then I had to jump at it. I had it for quite some time now. I want to say maybe like 5 or 6 months. And I am finally building it. So do you have one? Oh, you regret not joining. Is that what you're referring to, I guess? Sounds like my shark build just finally got a case for it. Oh, nice. Which case are you going with? And I have one switch with a heavier spring for the spacebar, but it's properly marked. I just want to mark the bottom of it because then it's easier to find from the bottom as well. I like to do that when I have a heavier spring as much as I can. Tyson has a beige one. Oh, he has a beige one. Yeah. This is kind of beige as well. Oh, the Plank Cadet. Yeah, I am really a fan of Keyboard Bell stuff. I do have a case from her. I think it's the cassette or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I do have one 60% case from her. And Pedro is also here. Hello, hello. How are you, Pedro?
Let's go.
Just picking some tangerines from this keyboard. Those are supposed to be really broken. And the nice thing about Keyboard Bell stuff is that it also sounds very nice, right? At least mine sounds really nice. Even though it's a tray mount. So is there a sale going for Bedshed? New Defi coming soon. So we'll have a sale soon, or a raffle. Oops. I love the sound. I have the ADK. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Best sounding mount in your opinion? I still like the top mount. It's still my favorite. With or without gasket. What's your Dane? Yours. All right, almost there. No clue, I'm too new. Yeah, for me, it's top mount. No doubt about it. And this board we're building today, it is top mount. I was trying to remember if I added films to this Tangerines, but I do think that I did not. Hey, Plum Keyboards, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hey, and Drifting Bunnies is here. How are you? I know you're streaming later on today, aren't you? I just paid the shipping for Drifting Bunnies board. I don't know if you heard about it. I'm pretty sure you have. The Austin. Very nice. Full size or 1800-ish keyboard, if you will. So make sure you follow him, and he's going to build one of his boards today. So make sure you check it out. All right, and since this is a very flexible plate, we're gonna go ahead and put all the switches on the plate first, and then we're gonna solder. A little background on, I was introduced to Keeps about 2 months ago, and my friend showed me his cable, and I told him, I can make that. Now here I am making tons of cables and slowly getting into the hobby. That's awesome. And look at that, FR Siqueira, a good friend from our Discord, and also an artisan enthusiast like yours truly. Just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Cable making can be a good time. I only had one attempt that didn't work, and I didn't find it very funny, very fun. But I told Dane that I will probably try it again, because now I have proper Limo connectors, and I want to make an interchangeable cable where I'm just waiting for the TechFlex. Is that the name? I think it is Paracord or TechFlex. I don't remember. I think it's TechFlex that I bought to arrive, but I have everything else. I have the USB-A connector, I have the USB mini connector, I have the micro, and the USB-C. And Demon is here. How are you, man? Limos are fun. Yeah, not they are, you know, the places where you solder the cables is too tiny, but I need to learn, and I'm confident that I can do it. And if I am attempting again, of course I'm gonna attempt on stream, so you guys can make fun of me, especially you, Danny, that does a lot of that. Daddy, I'm sorry. My limos I bought on AliExpress. If you ask me again after, I can probably look up the URL for the limos on AliExpress. Just don't sell the knurled ones from Ali. Tidbit iLego. You mean the limo cables? I don't know if I have an illegal one. To be honest, I really don't know. That look like real limo? Yeah, maybe that's what I have. Any plans for the next PCB episode? I was talking to Gondo about it. We're probably gonna do it early next week. I want to get back to that as well. Personal thing that I want to finish and understand the whole thing, so I can start making some very basic PCBs. Hey, I just bought Gay Inks. I thought you mean Get Inks. And Tilios V2 for my new main build. What do you think I should use for my main? Well, everybody here knows that I love Gatoron inks, so I would go with that. Yeah, Gay inks, they are the rainbow inks. That's 3D printed, Demon. It is PLA. Very flexible. I 3D printed it because I only had a brass plate for this build, so I reverse engineered the plate and 3D printed it, because brass plates with linears are not my favorite thing in the world, so that's why. No problem, it's Mystic. It was a happy little mistake, if you will. So yeah, this is PLA. And I did test it, not thoroughly, but I did test it and I think it will be alright with this plate. And I need your help from chat on which keyset to use. I was thinking about minimal, but I don't know if it's gonna be like too, how can I say, too bland without a splash of colors. I did this one. No, 2mm is too much, I think, Demon, because 2mm you won't be able to lock the switches in. I think I did 1.5mm. I think the maximum you can go to avoid losing the snapping of the switches is 1.6. Are you gonna do JST to daughterboard next episode? Probably not. We still need to go through routing. So there's a lot to it when it comes to routing. So I don't think we're gonna do JST just yet, because we need to do routing, we need to do backlighting, we want to do the whole thing. So that's gonna be very demanding. Okay, we have one extra cap. Why? Because I didn't put one here. That was easy. Then we have the special one for the spacebar. Let's see, let's put it here. There we go. when you're doing what I'm doing, it's very important that you check that all the switches made its way and you didn't bend any pins, because it's a very common thing to happen when you put all the switches in like I'm doing before putting the plate on the PCB. It's a very common thing. We may have a couple that didn't go through. And I just left this one out for the time being because I'm gonna do stepped caps. All right, let's check one by one here. And what I like to do is I like to run my fingers through the two pins to make sure that they are both here. We have one that is bent here, but it's in a weird way. So let me take this one out. Yeah, it's definitely bent. Yes, that is the NC. And I just remembered that I forgot to flash it. I wanted to make like a... to port my 60% layout to this board, but I completely forgot. So that's a to-do. Yeah, I should have put on that I did the NC. Here we go. Yeah, another one here. Let me show you on this camera. So you can see how bent this pin is. I like you, and split backspace can go the other. Yeah, like when I have like things like win keyless, I never. I mean, I do split backspace for almost everything. I just don't do it for 65%, most of 65%. Some of them I do, and for TKLs. Right, now we need to make sure that everything is pushed all the way. And one thing you'll see when you use a PLA plate, if you ever use a PLA plate, is that the PCB is gonna be a little bowed, or I don't know if that's the correct term here, but you can kind of see that it's a little bit like that. That's fine when you have something that is screwed to the top like this one. It's gonna get straight when you screw it into the top. But if you're doing like a tray mount or something like that, this, I mean, it's still gonna work, but it's not gonna be as good. So make sure if you're thinking about using a PLA plate, you'll take that into consideration. I did went do to back with the satisfaction 35, but I'll get some extra plate, and so I can do, yeah, I don't do it for 75% as well. Like mine is the traditional way. I prefer it this way. I like to do it like mostly for 60%. All right, with that said, I think we can start soldering. Let me start with the corners, as I usually do. That one. Oh, this camera is a little bit off. There we go. It's better. Okay, and then you always want to check if the switch is flush with the PCB. I always like to triple check. Yeah, in this case it's perfect. This one here seems to be floating a little bit. There we go. And chat, once again, what do you guys think is going to be a good key set to use here? I'm doing stepped caps. I don't know the case color. Oh, you were not here? This is the case color. It's a Mao white. Which is more like a cream than a Mao white. And I don't know why the build command, it fails sometimes. Oh, I think it's on this cool off period, but you can see right above black and white or minimal. Yeah, I have minimal. We may do minimal. I was thinking about that. All right, so I think the corner is all good. So let me solder the other pins for those. I wish even on smaller boards the design would remove the plate mounting point beneath the space bar. What do you mean? Which mounting point? Oh, those two, right? Oh, I get you. Yeah, me too. I think it would be beneficial. I agree with that. And how are you, Jack Static? Still shipping Rukias. Oh my god, yes. I guess that's the hard part of GBs. Is when it comes to the logistics, right? Yeah, so the top row here seems to be okay. I think we can solder it, no problem. Nice. But excited for new stuff. Waiting to hear from Anna about all carbon fiber top cases. Wow. That is amazing. Is that for carbon Rukia? That would be sick, man. The best part, oh, and TKL as well. That's nice. The Rukia R2 100% compatible with R1. So if the money's on the bank, it would be nice to shop some parts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That TKL thing got me interested. Jax. Hey, TSL Frosty, thank you so much for the follow. So that's the name of the TKL, Irma. Hey, Ed is here. How are you, Ed? Long time, my friend. How are you? Oh, but Irma is the UHMW. Okay, I got it. And Jax, you need to do a 60% UHWM. Really looking forward to that. Agreed, right? Fine, back at work this week. Things are busy here. So, were you on vacation? Was it like company-wide vacation? Yes, to January 13. Oh yeah, that's nice. I never worked at a place where they had those kind of vacations. I always had like to take only Christmas and New Year's, and that's it. On my company now, what we did is we allowed people to take like 1 week off, but just in turns, right? So each team, like half of the team took the week off, and the other week, the other half of the team took it off, which I think is a very good compromise. The word vacation triggers my daydreaming attitude about February. Looking forward to the Utrecht meetup and my 1 week off in the Netherlands. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I'm still planning to go to Europe very soon. Oh my god, there is a first come first served sale that I need to take advantage of. Let's see if I can. Let me do this off camera. Is it sold out already? It isn't. Come on. Great, the thing fucked up my... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this because of my browser. Let me check out here real quick. Hey, Parkhard Pete, how are you? I am trying to buy an artisan. Let's see if I can. You know what? I'm giving up because I would have to like fill everything from scratch. Or maybe I should not give up. Hold on. I am good as well. Let me see if I can make this work. I am good as well. Really good. So PayPal is loading. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, looks like I did it. It was first come, first served, but I think I did it. And Parkard Pit is now following. Thank you so much, man. Here at the agency, we put forward 20 days work to get out. Oh, okay. Hey, and thank you so much for the hosting. For hosting the stream. Thank you very much. You can call me Pete, by the way. Yeah, that would make sense. And look at that. Ed just subscribed with Twitch Prime for 3 months. Much love and boards in 2020. That's what I wish for all of us, right? Lots of boards. So this is the last switch. Let's see if we left any of them unsoldered. Yep, and everything seems to be properly soldered. So now we do what we do best, which is some Josh. Let's go here. All right, here we go. Let's change this to Josh and we can get started. Let's see. This is function. All right, we are good. This mat is awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had this for quite some time, but I wasn't using it. I always forgot to use it. And I said, you know what, this time around I need to use it. Because it's literally made for soldering, right? So now that we finished soldering, what I can do is take it out, put it aside. Then I have a clean desk to work with. Did you heard about Felon Custom? Your namesake Felipe is now making pretty nice cables for nice price. Oh no, I didn't know. I know that he was starting to do something, but I didn't follow. So he's doing nice stuff for keyboards as well. That's nice. That is very nice. I may order one from him. Is he making stuff like Limo as well, or only like simple cables? Hey, Wix is here. How are you, man? I was watching the video on the L50 and I'm super excited for the board. And by the way, I am up for getting one of those premium editions if you are doing that. There we go. So, oh, you may, I don't know. I don't know if it's the PCB that you had plans to do something different for the PCB, either per key or RGB. I just glimpsed over it. I don't actually know the specifics. He started making power cables for, yeah, braided ones for CPU. Yeah, I know that. I know that that's his background. And is he doing keyboard stuff as well? Oh, he got into USB, I see. Yeah, that's very nice to have someone here in Brazil that does that. Do you have some cables from him? I mean, do you have any cables from him? Oh, you bought a USB mini Aviator. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely be interested. Hey, look at that. Thank you so much, Pedro, for the 4 months Twitch Prime. Really cool, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have a feeling that this one doesn't belong here. It's an M2 and not an M3. Yes, that's the Reborn60. I really like this board. And I did PLA plate for this. Oh, you have the Founder's Badge. That's awesome. How are you, Diggy? All right, now, should we go with Minimal? Let me get Minimal. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know. Where are you, Minimal? That's odd, I'm not finding Minimal. So let's see how we like Minimal on this board. I just ordered, I just found someone selling Mr. Sleeves, but I don't have it yet. When I have, I think they make nice, nice accents for Minimal. I can't say no to Minimal. Yeah, it always seems like the, you know, the logic match for a lightweight board. Not a lightweight, but a light board like this. I sold my Minimal, but only because I want to get a future white set with icon mods instead. I'm not the biggest fan of the text only mod. Yeah, that's true. I think if you like Sub Legends, you could get the Kuroshiro, right? Okay, guys, I need feedback from you guys. I can either get Hagoromo Alphas for my SA Oblivion or get an SA Hyperfuse. That's really hard because I only like SA Oblivion with Hagoromo Alphas, but I love SA Hyperfuse, one of my favorite sets. So it's really hard. Yeah, it is a brand new one. Very tough choice. They are really perfect. Yeah, I think that's the logical decision. Since it's a brand new set, like you said. It's not a choice, I'll get both. Just need input on which to get first. Yeah, maybe the new set. Damn, PCB's getting some paper. Are you doing PCBs only now, or do you still have that day job, Gondo? Yeah, that's why I asked. Hey, South Rock Lamp, how are you, man? Build is going great. We're almost done, to be honest. Did this unit have the screw hole issues? I didn't have any screw hole issues. Is that a known thing for Reborns? I guess I got lucky because I didn't have any issues. What are the main difference between Limo? It's with an E, L-E-M-O, and standard aviator. Just the shape. It's very it's thinner and looks a little more elegant than the aviator, and also you don't need to screw it in like you do with the Aviator. Is I think you press a button and do it. So you don't have to screw and unscrew to change. It's more like of a rapid release kind of thing. Or quick release. Much better built. Aviators are crap. Don't say it like that. The screw holes were too close to the edge of the bezel. So you're also building a Reborn60? So you can see the screw threads bulging from the inside of the top piece. Oh, I think mine then have that. I just didn't notice. And from what I'm seeing here, there's no stepped control, so we're going with caps here. What are least 2-2 on good keyboard so far? Which one is the other one that he did? Besides the Reborn. Oh, Return. Okay, yeah, I thought I misread it. I don't know which one is that. The Return 60. I thought it was an auto-correct kind of things. That's why. Return 60. Interesting. Didn't hear about that one. It looks like an AliExpress case. Okay. I'm just a sucker for Win keyless. Okay, where is this key? Oh. Don't scare me like that. There we go. All right, let me just do something real quick. What's your label maker brand model? That's a very hard question. It's this one here. It's called Brother. Let's see the model. Model PTD600. PTD600. That's the one. Oh, let's take a look at that in 1 second. Rockland. Yeah, it's a thick boy. And hello, River Dex, how are you? Oh, so this is the Return 60. Yeah, I like it. I like this one very much. I like the two colors like that. Which color is the one you're building? The one thing I don't like, I think, is the weight. I don't like the way it's... like the way this thing is. I'm not a fan. You stream the same time as Teja. Surely you get more if you waited a bit later. Yeah, to be honest, River, I don't do it for, you know, the Twitch growth or anything like that. I do it like mostly for me. I like to build boards. But yeah, I know that when Teja is streaming, I have a very low chance of getting a wide audience. But I just had this, I don't do this for a living, so I had this time open on my work, and I said, I've been pushing, you know, a lot before building this Reborn60, I might as well do it right now. And that's why. But I know that I'm most likely being hurt by people that prefer Teja, and I totally understand. He's like a rock star, right? And I can tell you right away that there is a problem with the spacebar. It's not fully returning. And I am almost sure that this is because of the plate, maybe? I don't know. Let's see if I mount it like this. Yeah, it isn't fully returning. I am 100% sure of that. I'll have to look into that. Because I do have heavier spring here, but that's not being enough for the switch to return. I don't know if this is pushing the stabs inwards. I don't know what the deal is, but it's not fully returning. Yeah, it seems to be a little bit better now. We'll see. All right, let's do a typing test. But before we do, let me say that I really like how this looks with minimal. What do you guys think? Really like it. Poly with brass engraved weight. I love how vintage the weight looks. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't like the writing on the weight. Oh, wait a second. Are we going to have issues with this USB cutouts? Wow, it barely fits. I'm a fan. Yeah, I think it's one of those things, right? That it's taste. Yeah, I don't like the handwriting thingy. But again, that's just me. All right. Let me zoom in. Okay, let's do a typing test, shall we? Just open a place that I can type. Okay, are you guys ready? Here we go. Yeah, the spacebar is fucked. Yes, indeed. Tangerines sound really good. But again, we do have an issue here with the spacebar, and I will need to diagnose it afterwards because it's really the switch should make like two sounds when it's hitting down and when it's returning, and somehow the spacebar is not making the second sound. I don't know why the build command keeps on failing. Put a small, what plate? Yeah, I built my own plate. This is a PLA plate that I reverse engineered. And what I'm thinking, my guess is that it's pushing one of the sides of the stab and making it bend a little bit, either inwards or outwards. And that's what's causing the issue, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I'll come watch. I'll raid you. Are you starting? Because I just finished. I could raid you right now. So I don't know. Maybe what I'll have to do is desolder this bottom row, and then try to like have a larger cutout here somehow. Dremel it. I will, but not right now. I need to make sure that that's what's causing it. Yeah, but it looks like if I keep it this way, it's not making the same issue. It sounds normal. It's only when I invert it, but I could keep it like this if that's all that it takes. Let's do a Wix raid. Yes. I just need to program this guy. Should be fairly simple, but I can do that off stream as well. It isn't the case. No, it is not. It is probably the stabilizer. I had this issue before. Yeah, go start it. And as soon as you start, I will go ahead and raid you. Do it, do it, do it. Meanwhile, let's see if I can do this. I don't know why this thing is like that. I'll do this on my Mac, never mind. All right, if you want to stick around, we're gonna raid Wix as soon as he starts. And he's gonna be building his, oh, he's on already. All right, so let's raid him. He's gonna be building an IDB 60. And if you wanna follow that, stick around. So raid Wix Blue. Raid Wix Blue. Oh my god, I can't type. There we go. All right, guys. See you next time. Thank you so much for sticking around. And I'll see you on my next build. Take care, guys.